Good evening, students. In the previous video, we have had discussed speed. Speed, as we have defined, is the distance traveled by a body in unit time, irrespective of its direction. किसी भी बॉडी के द्वारा यूनिट टाइम में जो डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल किया जाता है, चाहे उसकी डायरेक्शन कुछ भी हो, उस डिस्टेंस को उसकी स्पीड कहते हैं. इट इज a scalar quantity and SI unit of the speed is meter per second. When a body covers equal distance in equal interval of time, its speed is said to be uniform and the motion of the body is said to be uniform motion. On the other hand, if the body covers unequal distance in equal interval of time, the speed of the body is said to be non-uniform and the motion of the body is also known as non-uniform motion. Now today we shall discuss a new term, that is velocity. Distance traveled by a body in unit time and in a specified direction is called its velocity. Distance traveled by the body in unit time along with the direction, specified direction, is called its velocity. Now distance traveled by the body in a specified direction is called displacement. Therefore, we can modify the definition of the velocity as displacement of a body in unit time is called its velocity. Since velocity has direction, therefore it is a vector quantity and its SI unit is also meter per second. Distance traveled by a body in unit time and in specified direction in given direction is called its velocity. Distance in specified direction is known as displacement. Therefore, we can define velocity as the displacement of a body in unit time. It is a vector quantity and its SI unit is meter per second. Now let us see how velocity of a body is calculated. Velocity is equal to displacement over time. Now velocity is of two types, namely uniform velocity and number two, non-uniform velocity. These data depict uniform velocity. You can see that in this case, the displacement of the body is changing in equal amounts in equal interval of time. यहाँ आप क्या देख रहे हैं कि ऑब्जेक्ट की डिस्प्लेसमेंट इक्वल अमाउंट्स में चेंज हो रहा है इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम में. इन 1 सेकेंड द चेंज इन द डिस्प्लेसमेंट इज 2 मीटर, another 1 second the change in the displacement is 2 meter. So what you see here, that the displacement of the body is changing in equal amounts in equal interval of time. So when the displacement of the body changes in equal amounts, in equal interval of time, the velocity of the body is said to be uniform. On the other hand, if the displacement of the body changes in unequal amounts in equal interval of time, the velocity of the body is said to be non-uniform. अगर किसी बॉडी की वेलोसिटी अनइक्वल अमाउंट्स में चेंज हो, अगर किसी बॉडी का डिस्प्लेसमेंट अनइक्वल अमाउंट्स में चेंज हो इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम में, तो उसकी वेलोसिटी नॉन यूनिफॉर्म कहलाती है. Now we shall see average velocity. Average velocity can be defined as the total displacement over total time. Now there is a basic difference between average speed and average velocity. What is that? It is possible that a body has non-zero average speed but zero average velocity. How? Consider a body moves from A to B and then return back to A. If it takes t time to reach from t1 time to reach from A to B and t2 time to return B, then its average speed is calculated as AB plus BA over T1 plus T2. Total distance over total time. But let us calculate its average velocity. Average velocity is equal to total displacement over total time. Since the body has returned to its initial position, therefore displacement of the body is zero, and hence the average velocity of the body is also zero. So it is possible that a body has non-zero average speed, but its average velocity is zero. Now, today we will also understand the concept of acceleration, A. The acceleration is defined as the rate at which velocity of the object changes. What is acceleration? Acceleration of an object is defined as the rate at which the velocity of the body changes. Obviously, the motion of the body will be accelerated only when there is a change in its velocity. Either its velocity increases or decreases. If the velocity of a body changes from U to V in t time, then its acceleration A is given by following relation. What is the relation? The velocity of the body changing from U to V. Initial velocity is U, and after t time its velocity becomes V. So change in velocity is V minus U. And as this change is taking place in t time, Therefore, rate of change of velocity is equal to v minus u over t. Now, by definition, rate of change of velocity corresponds to acceleration. Therefore, acceleration of the body is given by relation A is equal to v minus u over t. Now let us see SI unit of acceleration. A is equal to v minus u over t. SI unit of change of velocity is meter per second. SI unit of time is second. Therefore, SI unit of acceleration is meter per second or simply meter per second square. So, at SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Now, acceleration is a vector quantity. Therefore, acceleration of a body can be positive or negative. Remember, when the velocity of a body increases, the acceleration is in the direction of motion. Therefore, acceleration is said to be positive. On the other hand, sorry, when the velocity of a body decreases, the body slows down. The acceleration of the body is in the opposite direction to the motion of the body, and in this situation, the acceleration of the body is said to be negative. So remember, when the velocity of the body increases, it has positive acceleration. When the velocity of the body decreases, it has negative acceleration. Now, acceleration is of two types, namely constant acceleration or uniform acceleration, and non-uniform or variable acceleration. When the velocity of a body changes in equal amounts in equal interval of time, अगर किसी बॉडी की वेलोसिटी इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम में, बराबर समय में, बराबर इंटरवल में टाइम के बराबर अमाउंट में चेंज होती है, उसका एक्सेलरेशन कांस्टेंट होगा. On the other hand, if the velocity of the body changes in unequal amounts in equal interval of time, its acceleration is said to be non-uniform. अगर बॉडी की वेलोसिटी अनइक्वल अमाउंट्स में चेंज होती है इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम में, तो उसका एक्सेलरेशन नॉन यूनिफॉर्म कहलाएगा. तो बच्चों, आप इतना कर पे कोशिश करना समझने की. कल हम आगे बढ़ेंगे.